Okay. You may have to say, got it. Okay, because I'm recording a hard copy for later on for YouTube as well. So I will put the gallery view so then we can all see each other, and whatever mudras you are doing, then I know you are following that. All right, so basic mudras. So before we start off, our body, what are mudras? So mudra means there are several meanings. So one of the meanings is muda, to be happy, to connect with the inner self. Muda means also happy, the mind is happy. So when you connect with the inner self, so we have an inner wiring, okay? We also get burnt out. So we have an inner wiring. So this wiring is by a network of nerves called as nadis. And these nadis are connected all over the body. But eventually, all the networks, all the nadis, they come down to the fingers, to the tips of the fingers. Okay, so they come down to the tips of the fingers. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Okay, once again, earth, ring finger, water, fire, air, and ether. Now these tips of these fingers, our fingers, there is something called as Meissner's effect. So Meissner's effect means the tips of your fingers, they are very sensitive. Actually, there is a picture of a person called homunculus. Okay, I don't think so. I have it in my presentation right now. But let me just show you this very quickly, and then we'll get started. Okay, here is Mr. Homunculus. Okay, so let me just share the screen, and here is Mr. Homunculus. Now homunculus, as you can see, this person, very odd looking person, he has very big hands and a very big mouth. Okay, it's a very funny picture. But if you look at this picture here, this shows how much of an area of your brain, more than 60 to 70% of your brain area, is actually given to those parts of the body. So your hands are given the maximum area in the brain. And whatever movements your hand does, whatever mudras you do, your brain gives it the maximum attention. So mudras can reverse, can change, can invoke feelings, because the maximum area of the brain, if you saw the homunculus, that is the proportion of how much your brain area is dedicated to the different parts of the body. And the highest is your hands. So in Meissner's effect, if you read scientific, if you want to go, you can read it fully. It talks about how the tips of the fingers, they contain very fine tissues which conduct energy in our body. So therefore, mudras are very, they are very beneficial, very sensitive. Okay. All right. So this is, so basic mudras before we start my presentation of today. So we see touching the tips of the fingers. Okay. Now, how many of you feel the pulse? Okay, let me put on gallery view so that I can see everyone. How many of you get your pulse here? You should be sensitive enough. Don't press too hard. Right, some of you? Right, everyone's getting your pulse, right? So if you're getting the pulse here, so you should not press too hard, nor too soft. You should just touch it right. Now, if you do it, if you're getting the pulse, that means your air element is activated. Prana, air. Right? Your air, prana. Now, similarly, if you touch the middle finger, so what are you activating? The middle finger represents ether, akasham. Right? Akasha. Then the ring finger is abhya prativi. It is the earth. And the little finger is water. Okay. So once you feel the pulse in all of them. Okay, this is for later practice. I will share the video with you, then you can see which element is getting the most activated, right? So this is the basic activation, right? Whenever you learn mudras, this is the basic thing you have to understand, is how to activate all the elements in your body. And when you activate, what happens? It brings it to a balance. Mudras never take it spin out of control. So we may think, if I do Jnana Mudra for a long time, my air pressure may rise. No, it balances your pressure. Okay, it doesn't take it over. It brings it to a balance. It is said some parents, to improve their kids' jnana, memory, they would, when the kids would sleep, they would tie it like this. They would tie it here, right, to improve the kids' memory. So anyway, so these are some basic tenets. Okay, so far any questions? Everybody got it? Right? Everybody's clear? This was easy. This is the easy part. Okay. So now, we will, so I have made a 3-part presentation here on mudras, on mantra and worship and what they indicate. So let's open the presentation. So first part is dealing with the inviting. So there is avahana mudras. So then there is purificatory mudras, and then there is the worship mudras. Then the mudras used directly in worshipping the deity. Okay, very interesting there. So I will share, and if it's a difficult one, then I will stop the share, and then I want to look at your fingers. Okay, first one is very easy. So what is deity worship? What is the mudras used in deity worship? So why is it there? So first step in mudras is mudras, there are 6 mudras. So they are used to invite the Lord. So avahanadi mudras. So avahana means invite. Okay. So how do you invite somebody? Come. Right. So this is a mudra, right? Come. Okay, I'm just saying, come. Right. So this is also a mudra. But you cannot invite the Lord like that. So you're inviting a very important person. If you go to a president, what do? Come to my inauguration, right? No, you have to give an invitation. You give an invitation and invite. So we have like this. So the next one is, so this one, first one is called avahito bhava. So if you see here, you hold the hands and the thumb you touch to the base of the ring finger. So avahito bhava means please, you have to join your hands. When you're joining your hands, it's extreme humility. With humility, you are inviting the Lord. Avahita, please come. So whenever you are sitting in front of the Lord, you want to invite him. So this is called as avahita. Now you see, very interestingly, now I will give you the medical benefit of this mudras also. Very interestingly, when I was writing my previous book, Healing Mudras, this mudra is called as Vishahara Mudra. Okay? It's called as Vishahara Mudra. Vishahara Mudra means that which is used for healing the body of all heavy metals and toxins. And then when I was reading the deity worship manual, I was finding this is the mudra for inviting. So basically, it is a purification. It is the self. Why you should purify the self? Because in all of our hearts, where does the Lord reside? Yes, when you go to a temple, there is the murti of Krishna, right? There is the murti of Krishna. But the murti is there because we do not have the spiritual eyes so far to see the Lord within our heart. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am residing in your heart. You cannot see me right now because you are not purified, but I am your best friend in your heart. So the process is bimbam. Bimbam means reflection. The deity of the Lord is nothing but a manifestation of the Lord who is there. So as you purify, you should be able to see him within you and within the deity. So this mudra is purification, vishahara. So whenever somebody has a lot of toxicity in their body, lot of stress, so I give them this mudra, like sit like this, it's easy. If you're watching TV, if you're sitting just like that, it's very beneficial. But this is the first mudra, avahana mudra. Okay. So that is the first one. So avahana, so inviting the Lord into your heart, or from the heart, you are seeing the reflection. So the next step is sthapito, samsthapito. Please be seated. Right? So what do you say? Whenever there is a national anthem on the stage. After that, we say, audience, sit down. Correct? So similarly, after inviting the Lord, the same thing, you reverse your fingers. It is called samsthapito. But still, it remains the same, Vishahara Mudra. So you are still, now remember one thing, that the mudras become very effective when you have a lifestyle that matches the mudra. So Ayurveda, for example, now I eat something very poisonous and suddenly I do this mudra. It is effective, but it will take some time. Suppose I'm eating healthy foods. I'm eating and I'm leading a very healthy lifestyle, right? I don't watch too much news and stress myself out, and I'm very calm all the time. So then when I do this mudra, oh my God, it raises your consciousness level to the next level. So these mudras are to purify our own consciousness. At the same time, the gesture, so it acts in two ways. One, it purifies you. Two, it gives an indication also. It gives an indication also. So avahana, second is samsthapito. Okay, so two we did. Then I will have a quiz. Okay, let's see how many of you remember. So the next one is called sannihito. Okay, usually these mudras, I found that this is all energizing, activating chakras. So this is like sannihito. You keep your hands like this. So sannihito. So sannihito means the deity is there. The murti of Krishna is there. You are doing the worship. But you are saying you reside in the deity. You reside in this murti now. Right? You are inviting the Lord and invoking the presence of the Lord within the deity, within the murti. Because what happens is many a times we are meditating, going to the temple, and we are just, mechanically we go to temple, ring the bell, do this or something. But then when you do this mudra, you are actually meditating on the fact that you are activating your inner chakras also. Okay, so these mudras here, these mudras here, these activate our heart and navel chakras. Okay, the same mudra is here. So here you are activating, here you are inviting the Lord, and you are investing your energy, focus in seeing that the deity of the Lord is not just stone, but he is there in this stone. He is the Lord himself. So that is one aspect of prana, like invoking the auspiciousness. Next is sannirudo bhava, right? So very important, like this, like I said. So sannirudo bhava. So the Lord becomes very well situated. Sambodhani. So as the Lord resides in the deity, we want the Lord to become visible to us, right? Because many a times what happens, my friend always used to tell this joke. It's not a joke, it's a serious thing, but it's a nice way of putting it. So one person came to the Hanuman temple and he said, I'm not coming to this temple anymore. This is my last. I'm not coming anymore. He said, what happened? I come every day, I break a coconut, but today my mother passed away and I lost faith. Now this is very difficult, right? So everybody goes through so many difficulties. So that is the ultimate test. Is that despite whatever difficulties we go through, we should not lose faith. Now that comes with purification. That is called nishtha. So when you do this mudra here and sanni rodho, right? So till now all these mudras are easy, right? Now this one is like this. So what happens is that this one is holding in the front like this. So we are praying to the Lord that we are seeing his hand. On the other side, there is a beautiful story that this is a small but beautiful story. So in a village, one person had somehow some few horses came to his house from nowhere. And they started living in this man's house, like his courtyard. So all the villagers came and said, you are so lucky, you have a few horses. So this man said, maybe good, maybe bad. The horses are nice. So one day his son was riding one of the horses. He fell down and he broke his leg. And the villagers came and said, oh God, this is so bad. He broke his leg. So he said, maybe good, maybe bad. And then few days later, so if we would have been there, we would have cursed. This horse came from nowhere and broke my son's leg. But he said, maybe good, maybe bad. So one day there was war, just like we are seeing there is some war. And all the young people of the village had to go for the war. And this man was spared because his leg was broken, so he could not fight the war. So then everybody realized that this was a blessing in disguise. So when he broke his leg, so that was a positive thing because then this happened. So for him, for the son, so we have to realize that that's how you see philosophically. Whenever things go right or wrong in our life, we should be able to distinguish, we should be able to keep the faith. So when you do Sanni Rudho, oh Lord, let me see the inner meaning of whatever is happening. So there is a deep meaning when you invite the Lord. It is not that, oh, you just sit there, but you become visible to me. You reveal the inner meaning of what is going on in my life. I want to see where I am going towards my goal. So to see that inner thing is very important. Okay. So the next one is called as avaguntito. Sammukho. Sammukho bhava. Sammukho bhava means now become visible to me. Not only reveal your presence, but become visible. Sammukho. Okay. So it's called Sammukho bhava. Please become visible to me. Okay. So that is called as Sammukho bhava. These are all easy. Okay. I will, when it's difficult, I will want to see. There is a couple which are difficult. So next one is easy. This one is also easy. So this one is called avaguntita. So you hold and touch. So avaguntita means getting covered. So getting covered means, oh Lord, so avaguntito bhava. So these are the steps. If you learn this set of mudras, so this is a proper invitation to the Lord. So avaguntita means just like you cover yourself. So this murti, this deity of the Lord becomes the Lord himself. Right? He has covered with this murti, but this is the Lord himself. He covered himself beautifully. So we are able to see that. We are able to see him. We are able to see, although he's covered, he's there, he's revealing his inner meaning. We are seeing the reflection of Krishna, who is within our heart in this deity. It is so beautiful. So this whole set of mudras, right, is invoking the Lord and his presence. And finally, prasida, prasida, be satisfied. It's like an offering, prasada, prasida, prasida. Now that I have offered my heart, I've expressed my feelings, because your feelings is only, it's not like that tomorrow there is a Powerball, may I win the first prize. It's not like that. When you do this mudras, it's the same set of beautiful feelings, because ultimately bigger than any Powerball is to see the Lord face to face, uncovered. So be satisfied. Suprasanno bhava. So that's how it is called. Suprasanno bhava. All right, so let us revise this. So first is called avahito bhava. So touching the base of the ring finger, like I said. So this is also equivalent to Vishahara mudra, which detoxes, cleanses the body and mind. And by cleansing ourselves, by purifying ourselves. So mudras are the last step, remember. Means I have eaten well, I have slept well, I have purified well, I have behaved well. And when I do all of that, and then when I do this set of puja or worship, that's when it becomes very effective. So this is called as avahito bhava. So next is samsthapito bhava. Oh Lord, be established. Okay. Next is sannihito bhava. Right? You become that deity. So our body is also like mud. Our body is also all the 5 elements. The deity is also earthly elements. Right? So, but we are able to move. The Lord, he is moving everything, but we are not able to see. But to see that movement, that deity, the Lord himself. So sannihito bhava. Then we have sambodhani or samrodhani. Oh Lord, reveal the inner meaning. Sammukho, show your face, be visible. Sammukho bhava. And avagunthani, cover yourself. Cover beautifully. You are beautifully covered in the deity. Means only those who have given their hearts to you, they can see you. And the last one is suprasanno bhava. Be satisfied, be happy. Okay. So this is the avahanadi mudras. Okay. So any questions, comments on this so far? Any confusion? Any mudra which is difficult in this? Good. Okay. So if it's okay, so then we move on to the next set of mudras. So is the speed okay? Everyone is able to understand? Let's take a poll. Okay. Everyone is good. Okay. All right. Thank you. So we'll go to the next set of mudras. Okay. Avahana mudras. So the next one is purificatory mudras. So these are, I love this. These are very powerful, very beautiful mudras. So let me close this presentation. There's so many things open on the computer. Okay. Okay, there is a next. Okay. So the next one, I love this. So this is the purificatory mudra. So basically, what happens is when you do a puja, when you do a worship, your articles should be pure. Correct? So what all you use for worship? Water, milk, ghee, correct? But we put it from one plastic. Actually, according to proper deity worship standard, if you touch plastic, you should take bath. But everything is today brought in plastic only, right? So we have to purify it. So those set of purificatory mudras are here. Okay. Now let's start with Tarksha mudra. Okay, this one I will I want to see everyone after this, after I show this. So then let us do it. I want to see everyone doing it. So what you do is, so first, Tarksha Mudra. So you can see, you cover the index finger, then little finger, and then you go like this. Okay. It's not very difficult, but it looks a little confusing. Nirvishi Karanartham Tarksha Mudram Pradarshayami. Okay. Let me just show you. So you hold it like this. So the index finger you cover, little finger you cover, the middle two fingers go out, and then you go out like this. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. Very simple. Nirvishi Karanartham. So what happens is, so when you have the different puja items, so when you do like this, Nirvishi Karanartham means if there is any poison, let it go away. Poison means, see, the thing is, when you chant a mantra, when you chant, it has to transform your mind, right? So if I am sad before I chant a mantra, and I am sad after I chant my mantra, so the mantra did not have any effect. Correct. So if I am sad, so but by the end of it, I should be happy. So before I do that, Visha means there are two types of poison. So poison is that our mind should be pure. That is why before every mantra we say pranayami viniyogaha. We do pranayam because it raises the level of the mind. Okay. So that is called Tarksha Mudra. Nirvishi Karanartham Tarksha Mudra Pradarshayami. Next one, this is the video that has my most views also. But this is called Dhenu Mudra. But this is the most common and the most important mudra. Okay, Dhenu Mudra. Okay, Dhenu Mudra. Let me show you. Then I will go to gallery view. I want to see everyone. So Dhenu Mudra. So split the two fingers. Okay. Split two fingers. So these become pairs. So these two become pairs. The index and the middle finger and the little finger and the ring finger become pairs. Okay. So then you exchange them. So the middle finger touches the index finger and the index finger touches the middle finger. Okay. And then the last two, you exchange this also. So I'm doing it in the right hand. So right hand, little finger touches the index finger touches the little finger. That's it. So this is called Dhenu Mudra. And this is the most important mudra because Dhenu means cow. So milk is supposed to be the best food, right? Now, unfortunately, 2% milk is the worst food. But 100% milk, full fat milk is the best food because it nourishes your brain. So when you do like this, so usually it is done like this. Okay, so what happens with this when it is touched? So it purifies the ingredients that you have to the quality of high quality milk. So this is called Dhenu Mudra. So this you have to learn. Okay, everyone got it? Anyone struggling with the cow? Okay, only one so far. Okay, anybody else? Okay, I hope everyone is doing. I don't see, only some of you are on camera, but I hope everyone is doing. Okay, so you see, so you exchange these two. So right hand, middle finger goes to, keep the left hand the same. So right hand, middle finger goes to the index finger of the left hand, step by step. And the index finger of the right hand goes to the middle finger of the left hand. Okay, so these two are exchanged now. Okay, yeah. Now keep it straight only. And then the little finger of the right hand touches the ring finger of the left hand, and the ring finger of the right hand touches the little finger of the left hand. Okay, got it? Okay, yeah, that's it. And afterwards, it's a question of practice, because people will remember today, you sleep today, wake up tomorrow, then your fingers are all confused. So all you need is watch this video, increase the views of this video on YouTube later on, and then you get then you get more practice, right? So it's like this. So this is called Dhyana Mudra. Okay, so I think everyone got it now. If not, watch on YouTube, increase my views. Okay. Okay, all right, so let's go to the next one. So this is called Dhyana Mudra. So Amruti Karanartham, to make it Amruta, to make it very energetic, powerful. Now the next purificatory mudra, Pavitri Karanartham, Shanka Mudrayam Pradarshayami. Shanka Mudra. Shanka Mudra, all of us have done. Those who are my regular students, they would know. But this time, you hold the right hand down. Okay, right hand down. Okay, and the thumb, right hand thumb is covered with the all these 4 fingers of the left hand, they cover here. And then you touch the thumb to the right hand, middle and index finger, and hold it like this. So Shanka Mudra. Everyone got it? Right? Easy. This one is not very difficult. You can do it on both sides. I have done on the, you can do it on the other side also, other way around also. So this is called Shanka Mudra. There is an easier way. If you forget by any chance, so easier way is, easier one is you close the hands and then just cover this. So they all have the same effect. So this is called Sahaj Shanka Mudra. Means your, see this thumb, this is connected to your Manipura chakra. So when you do like this, it activates the Manipura chakra. Okay. Similarly, when you hold it like this also activates the base of the thumbs. Okay. Okay. Pavitri Karanartham Pradarshayami.
Okay, let me go there. Bigger.
Next one. Samrakshanartham Chakra Mudram Pradarshayami. So this is called Chakra Mudra. So there are 2 versions of Chakra Mudra. I will teach you both versions. So this is one of the versions. So this is Shanka Chakra Gada Padma. So Lord Vishnu has 4 beautiful ornaments. So Shanka, conch, Chakra, the Sudarshana Chakra, Gada, the mace, and Padma. So there are mudras for all 4. So Shanka we did. This is Chakra. Samrakshanartham. So Shanka is purificatory. Chakra is for Samrakshana, is for protection. Right? So this is easy. So in this, what you do is you just go across. So this is very simple, right? You put it across and the pinky finger touches the thumb on both sides. That's it. This is version 1. There are 2 versions in this. This is very easy version, Chakra Mudra. Okay, so this is called Chakra Mudra. Next one, next version of this is also very easy. Okay, this is my left hand. Now my right hand thumb comes here at the base of this, at here. The index finger goes on the thumb and the little finger touches the index finger like this. So this is Chakra Mudra version 2. Both are easy. I don't think anybody will have difficulty with this. Dhyana Mudra, yes. Surabhi Mudra is always a little confusing. Okay, so we had Samrakshanartham Chakra Mudram Pradarshayami. Next is Gada, Shanka Chakra Gada. So now we are in Gada. Gada is also very easy. So Digbandhanartham. So Digbandhana. So Digbandhana means whenever you worship the Lord, you lock all the directions. Right? So that is like this. Now, in the Buddha Mudras, so you close all the fingers except the middle finger, you can feel the pulse at the sorry, at the tips of the middle finger. Now in Buddha Mudras, this is called as Matangi Mudra because it purifies your digestive system. It is held like this. So it's like a protecting your digestive system. So similarly, you're protecting all, because when you're doing a worship of the Lord, you are trying to digest mentally, you're trying to purify, because digestion gives you energy. So similarly, when you are able to worship the Lord, do a mantra chanting, this can all be done before a mantra chanting also, because before you chant mantra, you purify and then you do it. It can heal you. It can energize your mind. So this is also called Matangi Mudra. Now here I found this is called as Gada Mudra also, right? So same mudras are interchangeable in names. But when you see the therapeutic benefits, of course, when you do deity worship, nobody talks so much about therapeutic benefits. But the therapeutic benefits are already known, and they do give you. So they are dealt with in a different section. So that's how I'm designing my book. So the next one is called Padma Mudra. So Padma Mudra is easy, like the lotus. Shanka Chakra Gada Padma. So like this. Right? So this is easy. Shanka Chakra Gada Padma. All right. So now let me go through it once again. So we did purificatory mudras, and we began with Nirvishikaranartham Tarksha Mudram. So when you purify some articles, you do Tarksha Mudra, Dhenu Mudra, Shanka Chakra, Gada Padma. So Nirvishikaranartham. So then Amruti Karanartham, to increase the quality of that, you do Dhenu Mudra. Then to purify the objects, you do Shanka Mudra. Pavitri Karanartham Shanka Mudram Pradarshayami. Samrakshanartham, for protection, we do Chakra Mudra. Gada Mudra for Digbandhana. And Padma Mudra. So this is also for increasing the energy, increasing for purification. Okay. All right. So we did 2 sets of mudra so far, and I have one more set for today. I had made 6 sets, by the way, but I thought it'll be too much for one day. So we'll do another one, because that is specifically dealing with the Panchakshari, Ashtakshari, and Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra also has a beautiful set of mantras. But if you do like 60, 70 mudras, you cannot remember so much. So I prepared these 2. So we'll do one more presentation today, and that is the actual worship of deity. So far we did the different aspects. Where is it? Okay. So deity worship. Okay, here. So there are about 15 mudras in this. So they are not difficult, but we need to know. So beginning in the deity worship. All right. So first is, we did already previously, inviting the Lord, Avahani Mudra. Right? you can do that avahana set of mudras right away. Those 6 mudras. So when you do the worship. So we did this and we already know the 6 mudras, right? For avahana. Now after this, asana mudra. So asana means you give a seat to the Lord. Asana. So you give a seat and you let the Lord sit down. So this is the asana mudra. Okay, interestingly, this mudra in the therapeutic sense is called as the lotus mudra. Right? Lotus mudra. When I went to Mexico, I was doing this. I was teaching in a breath workshop, and we were doing to begin your day, to open up your heart, you do the lotus mudra. And very interestingly, after you invite the Lord, then you do the lotus mudra to seat the Lord in your heart. Right? It's very beautiful. And continuation. So the lotus mudra, asana. Okay. Now after this, we have etat padyam. Okay, offering water to the lotus feet. Okay, this is the simple like offering, right? So then we offer the water to the lotus feet of the Lord, padyam. So very easy mudras. These are not very difficult. Next is we invite the Lord. Okay, so invitation should be first, then water. So that is very simple. You can see swagatam like this, right, at the middle finger like this. So this is also used for mantra chanting, swagata. So like this, like you are throwing flowers to the Lord, right? Or we kind of, when we invite somebody, we kind of bless them, right? Simply you raised hand.
You do it with the both hand or right hand only?
Both hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So picture is of one hand, but you do both hands. Correct. You swagatam. You surrender and you invite the Lord. Okay. And then after that, you do the padyam, offering the water to the lotus feet. Then this is called ankusha mudra. So then what happens is, so we use this water pot, right? So you use this water pot for all achamanam before mantra. So first you have to do ankusha mudra so that nothing bad goes into it. So did you know that anything dirty, all the rakshasas, all the bad energies, they try to go into something good. So when you have a pure water pot, so what happens is some kind of energy may try to enter. That's why after doing that, then sometimes what happens, you might be disturbed. So that's why we do all those purificatory mudras for all the, right? If you do avahana mudra, when I showed the first slide now, so you can do all the 6 that I showed in the beginning. And now, after seating the Lord, before using all the ingredients, you can do the second set, the presentation that I did, to purify everything. Tarksha mudra, Dhenu mudra, Shanka Chakra Gada Padma mudra, and then you do the Ankusha mudra. Ankusha means like how an elephant is tamed. So just you have to bend the middle finger like that. There. So this is called as Ankusha mudra on the water. So this is only with the right hand. Okay. All right. So after this Ankusha mudra, then to purify the water, we do Matsya mudra. So Matsya mudra is easy. Right? So right hand over left hand and your wings of your fish. So this is easy, Matsya mudra. All right. So the next one is Achamaniya. Now only thing is when I click the picture here, this little finger should be fully folded. That's all. Like this. Okay. So this is called Achamaniya. So when you offer the Lord, so when you do Achamaniya, you also purify, you also clean. You offer the Achamaniya, the water to the Lord also. So that is offering the Achamaniya. Okay, offering it to the Lord. So this should be fully bent. So you do your Achamana and then you offer the Lord also the Achamana. So Achamaniyam. Then Madhuparka. So offering some sweet. So after you seed the Lord, wash his feet, cleanse everything, then you offer some sweet. So this is the Madhuparka. So earth, you can see earth. This is activating the earth, means sweet. So offering, giving an earthly sweet offering to the Lord. So this is called Madhuparka Mudra. So when you give that, Esha Madhuparkaha. So when you say like that, I am offering a sweet to you, oh my Lord. So then I touch this one. So I'm purifying the earth by offering it to the Lord first. I'm offering, purifying the food. This is easy. So the next one is Vastra. I mean, I'm not doing the exact puja procedure, but the important mudras that come in are Vastra. So the next is again earth. But this time with both hands. Like this, you offer the clothes. Okay. This time the ring finger. So this is called as Vastra Mudra, offering the clothes to the Lord. Then this is important for mantra chanting. I have shown it like this, but it's actually like this. We do it usually right hand up, you hold it like this. So Bijakshara, so chanting. So before we chant Gayatri, before we chant mantra, so this is how we, so when we chant, this is how you do. You begin the Bijakshara mantra, the seed mantra, with this mudra. So if you open this up, it becomes Matsya. But if you close this, it is Bijakshari mudra. Okay, this is called as Bijakshari mudra. So this is also a very important mudra in the worship. Then you offer lamp to the Lord. So this is called Dhupa mudra, Dhupa Deepa, offering the lamp or the light. Like this, closed, except this air. Fire needs air. So this one. Actually, this is Ghanta mudra. When you hold it like this, ringing the bell. So this indicates Ghanta, but this indicates Dhupa, Deepa offering. Okay. Okay. The next is Gandha. Gandha is offering the paste to the Lord. Okay. So in this, you offer it like this. But you hold it down. Okay. Gandha is offering the paste. So the thumbs are touching the ring finger, but facing down. So Gandha. Okay. It's very similar here. But here it is Vastra is. So it's like this. So Gandha is, Vastra is together. Gandha is holding separate. Okay. Now, next is Malya. Malya is a garland. Okay. Offering a garland to the Lord. Okay. So you offer the garland like this. So when you hold the garland, you offer it like this. Right, with this mudra. So this is called as Malya mudra. Then Pushpa mudra, offering flower. Okay, with the middle finger up, and you offer the Pushpa, the flower. So when you, before you offer the flower, you do this mudra, Pushpa mudra. Okay, and then you offer it. All right, so these were the important mudras of the deity worship. Okay, and like I summarized, Now this itself is a lot to remember. So I thought if I do another 20, you'll forget the first set today. So so this set is good enough. So remember, so the first set that we did, Avahani. So Avahana means to invite the Lord. Now inviting the Lord is not just come. Inviting the Lord into the heart, developing feelings to understand, or with the inner feelings, of the Lord, situating the Lord in the deity and looking at the deity with love. So this is a very sweet procedure. So that is the Avahanadi mudras. Then to offer something, so then the second set of 6 mudras. So that is called as purificatory mudras. So nirvishikaranartham, it begins with detoxification. And the Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Padma, all the 4 weapons of the Lord are activated. And then the mudras of the deity worship that we saw. The same mudras are used for yajna also. So if you understand these mudras, the same mudras are used for yajna. So the Dhenu mudra, the Matsya mudra, so this is all used to purify the water. So this is the Ankusha mudra. So the most important is the Dhenu mudra. So this might seem a little difficult, but if you get the Dhenu mudra, Surabhi mudra, then it is very easy. So very, very beneficial. Okay. Now, by the way, before I end, this Dhenu mudra is very powerful in that it balances your bodily elements, kapha, pitta, vata. They are completely balanced by the Dhenu mudra. So I was focusing on healing mudras. I was not focusing on deity worship in the previous book. But when I saw that, after I learned Surabhi mudra, and one lady told me that post-COVID symptoms, somebody saw that video that I put out on YouTube, and this lady told me that they were getting very good results. They were getting very good results out of Surabhi mudra. Those who did it regularly, their COVID symptoms, post-COVID symptoms were going down. I was like, wow, it is actually working so well. So then I saw that this is used for purification in deity worship. Now you realize that you are not just purifying the ingredients symbolically, but you are purifying your own body. Because ultimately, we are not just trying to offer those ingredients to the Lord. We are trying to offer this ingredient, purify this, and offer to the Lord. So all these mudras balance and purify. And we can see the wonderful elements that it activates and gives, just like this Avahani mudra, like I told you, it is so beautiful. It purifies you of all the toxins. All right, wonderful. I'm getting a few messages here. All right, thank you all. And before we end, any quick questions, comments, or feedback? I would definitely welcome. So that, and I had a question also. So before we end, so I wanted to do one on chanting mantras, right? Panchakshari, Ashtakshari, counting the mantras, and Gayatri. So I'm planning that maybe Friday or Saturday. I will let you know by tomorrow once I get a presentation like this, because I had to click pictures, I had to brighten it up and make a nice presentation, because I'm going to use these photos for my book also, the same photos. So it was took a bit of time. So thank you, Tiffany. Yes, the video should get a lot of views, hopefully. I saw on YouTube, there's hardly any videos which explain the mudras, systematically. So yes. So so how many would be interested in a follow-ups mudra seminar on mantras? Some of you, all of you? All of you, most of you. Okay, wonderful. Good to hear. Okay. So, all right, I'll let you know by in a couple of days and we'll get started.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so I will share the videos definitely. And we also have the moon fasting starting on 17th. So we have a whole month of mudras coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And any quick feedback?
We're gonna have to figure out how to get these mudras working with the hand tracking, with the 3D goggles and the metaverse. They're starting to do hand tracking. So you can have full 3D avatars of people's hands with details of the finger positions. It's like perfect for mudras. We have to figure out how to get your book translated into that.
Oh, he's so into that. Oh my God.
Okay, that's mom and son.
Oh, it's so advanced.
All right. So thank you all so much. Yes. And you all have my email. So I will try to save this. So, but and if anyone else would like to, I will share this video on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. That's an easy way. and click the bell icon. You'll get all the updates. I will upload it in an hour or so. This
Bless you.
yeah, create a poster and upload it, and I will share it there. And some of you shared your email here. I'll email to the whole group, whoever signed up. Everyone can watch. It's on my Facebook also, Facebook page. All right. Okay. Thank you all so much for
Good night.
and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Bless you.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Dhenu Mudra is little difficult. I'm unable to do it.
Okay. So like this, let me stop the recording.